Today let's look at how a greenhouse will fill thousands and thousands of pots with just a few guys.
We are Abraham and Renee of salmon season. I commercial fish in the summer at the world's largest salmon run in the world, Bristol Bay, Alaska. We sell our fish in our home state of Wisconsin. We're excited to share my experiences of fishing Alaska and what we do as homesteaders in the off-season. There are many seasons in our lives, and sometimes it feels like we're swimming upstream. Welcome to the Salmon Homestead.
So how does a small greenhouse fill thousands and thousands of pots? Let me show you. At this moment we have 2 huge bags of dirt that are inside of here. Then we need to put these huge bags of dirt inside of this hopper right here. This hopper is going to really do 2 things for us. One, it's going to make chunks that are maybe about this big. You're going to sort of, through rolling and making them smaller, it's going to get that dirt really nice and tiny to go inside of your pot. Secondly, it also has a conveyor belt that will bring the dirt up through there. But you may ask, well, how do we get that big bag of dirt up into this hopper? That's where this cool contraption comes into play. This contraption here has a nice winch on it that we can lower up and down, and we can grab the 4 handles, lift it up, and we slide it over and cut it open with our knife. So the bag has been sliced open and all the dirt is going to fall down, and you eventually will get something like this. You're going to get chunks there, and as the conveyor belt goes through, it just breaks these chunks down, so you have a nice fluffy dirt. So that fluffy dirt is going to come up this conveyor right back here, and then the person on this side, they are going to put in all the pots into the container, and then this just gets slid into here, and then here's another conveyor belt. This just runs slowly, and that speed can be controlled over here. And of course we have an emergency stop with this red button if something crazy happens, or let's say the dirt is no more coming out the conveyor belt and we have to push some more in. We can just push this button and then it just stops the machine. And it has our speed control and how much dirt can go in, so it's pretty sophisticated for what you can do to make a job run really easy for a small greenhouse. All of them going on this side. The conveyor belt is only going to run one direction and runs out the other way. And as it runs out the other way, the other person is going to be stacking them on this side. So the comes out this way, and you can see this one's partially filled. Sometimes you have it that a pot doesn't always fill, but then you just grab a little dirt on the side and put it on top, and boom, just like that it's filled. And that person is then going to stack them over here. We normally stack them in 3s, and then we have all these pallets here, and then we stack them up in layers, layer all the way up, and then once it gets about this high, then that's going to be 1,500 pots on one pallet. Last but not least, we do use some plastic. This one here would be recycled off of our big dirt that comes, and we'll set this on top, and that helps to maintain the moisture in the dirt. These will be set outside, and it's still going to snow yet here in Wisconsin, and rain before we use it. So that will prevent rain and snow and going into the top of the pots. And then to make sure our pots don't fall over when we're transferring them, we will use a little like saran wrap. It's really thin, and we just wrap all the way around our pallet to hold the pots in place. And again, it helps maintain the moisture in the pots and to keep rain from going in. Without further ado, let's see the dirt machine in action.
It's so much harder now to reach you. Your heart is floating in the sky. We known each other for so long. We know our love
Well, I hope this brought a smile to your face thinking about spring. We'll have many other updates coming on what's going on here in the greenhouse. Hope that you can follow along with us and eventually see you in April and May for those cool looking spring plants that are all going to be there for you to put into your garden and pots, along with those vegetables. If you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so, and we'll see you on the next one.